gotta now I gotta get off of work because of this. I don't know if I'm making it, this and that. Just enjoy the time that you were spending with your families. Okay, like you guys can go cruise around and watch Christmas lights and all that, and I'm just gonna say this, that is gonna be your kids' best memories of you guys together.
1. Let's get started.
Whoop! You guys already know it's cabin fever. That means everybody is getting sick. That is winter for you. But what is up today, guys? We are gonna do something a little different than we did throughout the past weeks. We've been talking about, the first episode was about how, Christmas should be more about Jesus. Absolutely, it should be. But we were also talking about Christmas movies, Christmas TV shows. Today we are going to talk about Christmas songs. No, I'm just playing. We are not. We are going to talk about what is the true meaning about Christmas. I mean, yes, absolutely it is about Jesus. But the main thing that we are going to talk about is what you should do on Christmas. And that is spreading joy. As goofy and childish as that sounds, it's the absolutely truth, dude. And I'll admit fault, okay? I'll admit fault that, I work a bunch of hours during the holiday season and stuff like that because of my work. And I'm not the most joyful person sometimes and stuff like that. And I'll admit it, I'm not the most giving person around this time. I think me personally, you should be giving all year round. I don't think it should just be 1 month. Oh, I'll give a bunch of presents. I'll give a bunch of money to yada yada to so and stuff like that because it's the time of the year. I I think you should do that all year round. But majority of what I'm gonna talk about is spreading joy, because let's be honest, as a kid, dude, this time of the year used to be one of the greatest times of the year. Okay, like I remember all of us in elementary running around and stuff like that, still thinking Santa was real. Some kids were debating on if Santa was real. Some people knew that their parents were Santa. Sorry if you guys don't know, you know now. But that was the best time, dude. To be alive, to have that feeling of Santa's coming, that present that you always wanted, or just being happy that school's off, no school, like you're joyful, you were happy. Bring that inner child in you again, okay? And I know I can be a Scrooge sometimes too, like bah humbug, yada yada yada. Like I think people rush Christmas way too much. I think when you make Christmas into October, I think that's a little too much. Okay, I think, to me personally, after Thanksgiving, that's when Christmas starts. And I know it's far out for some people. Okay, but like I think when you rush something, it just doesn't feel the same when it actually is here. Okay, but like Christmas time is a very good year. The peppermint milkshakes, the hot chocolates, the Christmas cookies, the all year round, or not all year round. I mean, throughout the month, you walk into stores, you see the Christmas decorations and all that. But like I said, the main purpose is to spread joy. Okay, I think as much as we get older, I think we forget that stuff, especially the people that are single and doesn't have kids of their own. Where you're just like, what's the point in this holiday? Like, all it is me showing up on Christmas and people, relatives asking, "Yo, why aren't you with anybody? Oh, are you gonna have kids one day? Are you planning on it? Like, oh, how's your career? Oh, I just got fired. Oh no, I was dating somebody and then they cheated on me. No, we actually got two miscarriages. It's sad that you sometimes people bring up questions that you wish you don't have to answer. And you got so much going on in your mind where it's kind of like you're thinking to yourself, is like, how do I spread joy on this month? Like, what do I do? Like, what am I looking forward to when everybody else is having kids and taking their kids Christmas caroling or going to Christmas concerts and singing Christmas songs and watching Christmas movies and all that. And it's kind of like, and especially too, if you want to be a parent, that's even harder. Where it's just like, dude, I thought I was gonna be. I'm gonna say it. I'm 24 years old. I thought I was gonna be engaged by now at least, but here I am. But that's the thing, and that's what we're home about God's timing, of course, because His timing is the best timing. Okay, you just gotta make this day work, dude. Okay, as much as it sucks that you thought you were gonna be somewhere else and you're not, okay, well, put a smile on someone else's face. Like still spread joy, dude. Like, keep looking forward, okay? Again, you may be single, you may feel lonely, but at the same time, at least you still have a family to go to for Christmas. Okay, at least I'm not trying to say it's about the presents. At least you don't get some presents. Or you know what? Make one of your niece or nephew happy. Buy them the best present ever and hope they like it. Um I don't support buying stuff for people is the way to go, but that's their way of making kids happy. Just do it. Um and spreading joy. Honestly, you can spread joy in many ways too, especially in charity. You know, give away some free nice stuff. Give it up to Goodwill, or give it up to an auction. Or auction you make money off of. You get what I'm saying. Kids homeless shelters. Especially homeless shelters, Go feed some mouths, go help out there. I really do support schools that when they do that, when they do the food drive. There's many ways of still putting smiles on people's faces, and if you are a parent, I'm just gonna say this: do not forget to spread joy for your kids. Especially, do not forget to tell your kids who this holiday is actually about. Also, too, though, do not forget to show your kids to be a good example of being joyful. Okay? Don't make it all about the presents. Don't make it all about the now I gotta get off of work because of this. I don't know if I'm making it, this and that. Just enjoy the time that you were spending with your families. Okay? Like, you guys can go cruise around and watch Christmas lights and all that, and I'm just gonna say this. That is gonna be your kids' best memories of you guys together. That you guys did that as a family. Um but yeah, no, I don't know if I ever told you guys this story. I actually have been Christmas caroling one time in my entire life. Um yeah, me and my friends and sister, well, me and my sister and her friend, we were trying to make a dog walking business, and we thought like, oh, our neighbors will know us now if we go Christmas caroling. So we went Christmas caroling, and the dog walking business never happened, and I feel like we just embarrassed ourselves, honestly. But yeah, just kind of had to get that one off my chest. I've been into a few Christmas concerts as a kid. Funny story about that one is actually, as a kid, I thought me like singing these silly, goofy Christmas songs weren't cool, and I wanted to rap. And Eminem was always a straight face kind of person. I was trying to be an Eminem dude. Straight up, I'm total opposite from him. So that's the ironic part. So I wanted to be like Eminem or whatever, so I didn't smile, I didn't like say anything, I just stood there quiet or whatever. So I'm at this like Christmas concert, right? I'm not even singing and stuff like that. I'm just like straight face because I'm like, yo, these Christmas songs are lame. My mom called me out. She was like, "Yeah, you do realize you just look shy," and I was like, "Yeah, you're not wrong though. You're not." So that was funny. I know that was funny. So I never really got that into the whole like singing Christmas songs and all that. Um, But I guess as a kid though, I was a true believer in Santa. You know, I thought Santa was real. Like, Santa was coming to town, stuff like that. Um, you know what? People put in the comments, how old were you when you stopped believing Santa? I was 20 years old. No, just playing. I think I think everyone was talking about on this subject. I think elementary, you know, of course, I believe in him and stuff like that. If you guys ever seen Arthur's Christmas, okay, that movie as a kid was goated, bro. I don't care what anybody says. That movie as a kid was goated. I don't watch it now, but it was. Um, I legitly thought that like Santa could be that, you know, cruise around with their in his spaceship thing, and then like the elves as ninjas. Like I thought that stuff was the coolest thing, so that's why I put it in my head. Um, but yeah, no, there's that. But also in middle school though, I think it was more of that era where it's kind of like you kind of figure like he's not real, but at the same time, it's like you still want to believe in him because you miss that joy, you miss that believing, you miss that. You know, it's probably not real, but I'm gonna think it's real to make myself feel better. So I think around in middle school is when I kind of stopped, and then in high school I just full on stopped because I think that'd be weird. My freshman year saying I can't wait for Santa to come. Like, I think I would either one call the cops on myself or I would beat myself up. So, um, but yeah, no, I do. I think a lot of us, as we get older, we forget the true meaning behind Christmas of what we're supposed to do as humans is to spread joy and happiness and just put smiles on people's faces. And I think it sucks, especially too, that you know a lot of relatives are passing away now that we're older, and the holidays aren't feeling the same like they used to. I remember running around on Christmas with me and my cousins, and you know it's not the same anymore. You know, we're not at the kids table anymore. There is no kids table. It blows my mind that there's not. Like, what the heck? No, I'm just playing. But still, it is. It's a weird feeling when we're older. We look around. You know, the relatives we once had aren't there anymore. Um, walk into your grandma's house and it was one of the most like wonderful times, like, or most wonderful house full of Christmas decorations, and now that you're older it's like it's less and less each year. It just doesn't feel the same as it used to as a kid, and I hope, me personally, I hope that changes, like, when I get older. That when I have kids, I hope I see the joy on their faces and it puts joy on my face. That when you walk into someone's house and you just see the Christmas village and you go nuts for it, think it's the coolest thing. Like I hope that does come true. But we don't know what the future holds, you know? Only God knows. But again, don't forget to make this day about Jesus, please. Do not forget that this day is for him. So please go to church. Please don't forget to say thank you for your presence and stuff like that. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful that you have a family in front of you, because some people don't even have that right now on this holiday. Um, but I do. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I hope that you guys are gonna have a good New Year. There's gonna be no episode dropping next week, but I do got a video, but it's not a podcast. So, well, you guys gotta wait and see on that one. But I hope you guys do like this episode. Like I said, don't forget to spread joy. I'll see you guys, I think, on New Year's Eve for the video. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it, but you guys see on my channel. But this podcast, for the next episode will be next year. So in a way, if you want to tune in on the pod, not the video that I'm dropping next week, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'll see you guys next year. I hope you guys have a good New Year's too. Merry Christmas. Later, everybody.